Hey kids, so this sleepless Sunday morning is brought to you by sleeping pill abuse and also Alex De Leon. Of all the people that talk to me on here, I would have to say you are the most outspoken and positive force in my comment section. I don't get a whole lot of, like habitual commenters, but you are one that I really, really appreciate just being around. I always appreciate your energy. I always appreciate your compliments and your advice. Just all around, just a great guy. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything that you do. It's much appreciated. This is going to be a short video, hopefully. I'll try to keep it brief. It's more just kind of rambling and updates. So I've been bedbug free for a few weeks now, and I'll have to say that it is a very comfortable experience to be able to go to bed at night and sleep. I don't sleep well, hence I'm doing this video, but that was an added layer of discomfort in my life that made existing tiresome, literally and figuratively. My medication has been working rather well. Uh, I'm not by any stretch of the imagination happy or content, but I am in a place where I am more okay than not, and that is absolutely wonderful. That is really the most you could hope for as a person who is just habitually like suicidal, habitually depressed. Um, yeah, I'm in a pretty good spot. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, it's difficult to get therapy done. But as soon as things start to open up, I'll look into therapy options. And hopefully, I can get, along with having, a stable state of being, I can go ahead and tackle some of the trauma that I've been harboring for decades. It's always interesting that when I am in, I don't know, not a bad spot, but when I'm tired, when I'm trying to, I don't know, piece things together, trying to understand things, I either write or I come here. And I think that's interesting. It's a very interesting phenomenon that I have come to rely on you guys to air out a lot of my dirty laundry, so to speak. Of course, there's a lot of stumbling in the dark, but I think that coming here actually does provide a good amount of catharsis, a good amount of introspection, even if it's just kind of a one-sided interaction. And it really isn't one-sided because I get comments from you guys, and it's always helpful just to know there are people out there and they're listening. It's odd. Uh, I'm not used to being listened to, and the kind of feedback that I get, of course, I get, ridiculous feedback. There are people that told me to go play in traffic, uh, and that's not really. I'm not really affected by those kind of things. It never really makes me feel any type of way because I don't know those people, and I don't give a shit about what most people think, especially fucking strangers. So unless I'm in, imminent danger, I don't really give an eighth of a fourth of a sixth of a fuck, to be honest. It's so very fascinating that of all the people in my life that I know, that I speak to, that I come here the most often to, I don't know, feel listened to. And while it's a little bit like yelling into the void. I don't know, something about engraving my consciousness into the what ecosphere that is the internet, that is human interaction, is, I don't know, profound in a way that I find difficult to describe, because I mean, I come here and I tell you guys shit that I don't really talk to anyone about. I talk about things that make me uncomfortable. I talk about things that make me happy. I talk about things that make me think. And it's mostly how I think, like those philosophical questions that I feel fall on deaf ears when I am speaking to the people in my life. I feel that maybe I'm just not good at getting my point across to them. But you guys listen, and you always have things to say about it. And that's good shit. That's good shit. Because I like to be alone. But knowing I'm not alone in my experience is helpful. It's very helpful. So I appreciate you guys. And maybe I don't say it enough. Maybe I talk about doing this channel as something that isn't all that important. But if it wasn't important, then I wouldn't do it. If it didn't serve a purpose, then I wouldn't continue doing it. And so there's something about it that is fundamentally, maybe not positive, but powerful. So I wanted to thank you guys for listening. Thanks for listening. Maybe I'll try to go back to sleep. What time is it? I'm not even sure what time it is. It's after 4. Yeah. Thanks. Good out.